aí galera, beleza? Este é o J.Fatalis trazendo aqui pra vocês de volta a série GreedFall. Beleza, estamos aqui na frente da casa do governador. No primeiro, vamos lá falar com a Laurine Morange. Vamos ver o que ela tem a dizer sobre nossas dúvidas sobre o acampamento lá dos escravos das escrituras. A gente tem que procurar uns arquivos aqui, não sei se tem que achar aqui ou se tem que falar com ela direto. Bom, pelo jeito não é... pelo jeito é com ela direto só. Eu vou ter que descer lá mesmo. Não tem nada mesmo. Então, bora falar com ela.
Good day, my lady. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
Vou até a mina antiga, indicada por Laurine Morange. Contratos da
I need you to enlighten me about the property deed of a glade near Vigigador. The natives want to access this place, which according to them is sacred, and which they would like to heal. But some of our men there are using this deed to deny them access to the area. Tensions are running high, and some people have died.
Yes, there was a time when we enacted a lot of contracts. Do you have the document with you?
Yes, here it is.
This cession agreement is only signed with a cross on the native side. Well, writing is foreign to them, as is the notion of land ownership. For them, the earth only belongs to itself.
If they did not possess these lands, how did they cede them?
I doubt they knew what this agreement represented, to be honest.
In that case, why make them sign it?
When we arrived on the island, we had to ensure our access to certain commodities. We also had to make sure that we had legal ownership of the lands we were occupying. The natives dreamed of possessing some baubles that they didn't know how to craft. It was easy to make them sign agreements that they didn't understand by giving them some. I was a stranger to their philosophy then. I only thought about my city, and I regret it.
I'm sure we can fix this mistake.
I hope so, Your Excellency. Come, let's find Sir de Corsilion. Can I help you with any other matter?
Eu serenei, lei os relações exteriores. Não, só isso só.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Beleza, com isso nós ganhamos mais uma
Sir de
quest.
Corsilion, it's always a pleasure.
Madame, I expect you've come to see me about this regrettable problem concerning a clearing, which my student told me about.
Indeed, and I think I may have a solution that will allow us to solve this conflict peacefully.
I'm listening.
I must admit that I established this at a time when the culture and the mentality of the natives was foreign to me. The clan of this village was rather open to our presence. They welcomed us with benevolence. For this reason, I think we should allow them access to these lands. In doing so, we would appease the tensions.
Sem guerra.
And we would also retain ownership of the wood. We would even benefit from such an agreement if the natives reforest this area. Then we could exploit it for a longer period of time.
I find this decision perfectly viable, and I approve. But several men were killed, and their comrades will seek vengeance if the person or persons responsible do not pay for their crimes.
I am convinced that Dunkus, the chief of this clan, never approved such an action.
I understand, but I will only write a decree allowing people to go to this clearing, provided the murderer is delivered to us.
Thank you, Master. I will inform Dunkus of your decision.
Vamos achar o assassino. Olha com Dunkas. Vamos falar com Dunkas. Temos que achar o assassino. Tô até aguardando no caminho já. Deitado de noite. Ou está amanhecendo? Olha com Ducans. E tem. Acho que é aqui, né? Os portões do coração. Abrir uma nova tela. As grandes árvores. Que eu já fui. Vai até a aldeia indicada por Petrus, que eu vou logo mais. E tem essa daqui que é localiza o acampamento da expedição dos eruditos. E tem que também reúne-se com Ulan, vai até a mina antiga indicada por Laurine Morange. Bom, temos que andar fora dessa cidade aqui. É bom que de noite dá pra ver tudo, ó. Brilha. Caso nível 3. Eu não tenho habilidade para isto. Ah, eu posso viajar daqui. Ah, deixa eu ver. Onde é que eu tô leve? Vamos dormir e amanhecer a gente já viaja dali mesmo. Beleza. Já vai ajudar aqui, ó. Aldeia direto. Vocês querem descobrir o mapa todo, cara. Você viaja pra qualquer lugar daquele mapa. Todos os pontos de interesse. Você descobrindo todos os pontos possíveis naquele mapa ali, você já pode viajar direto para o objetivo. Muito bom. Vamos falar com o vermelho. Vamos falar com o chefe. Deixa eu gravar aqui, né?
What brings you here, Honor Manawi?
Fala sobre o conflito da relação à clareira.
At this old man's request, I investigated the conflict that opposes you and my nation regarding the clearing. You will now be able to access it freely to accomplish your rituals or heal the area. And the congregation will keep exploiting the forest. However, there is one condition to this new agreement. You must deliver this man to us, because he is responsible for the deaths of several woodcutters.
These men died because of their own foolishness. No one else is responsible for their deaths. If they hadn't cut all the ochre berry trees, they would have survived.
What does that
Ish.
mean? What are the two of you talking about?
3 woodcutters died eating the meat of an andrig after it was killed by a venomous dosentats.
It's nothing but a terrible coincidence. And if they had eaten the ochre berries...
We know that you're responsible for all this. The hunters told me everything.
How could you do this? You acted more foolishly than an irascible adolescent. By killing these men, you have brought upon us their wrath. And it is only natural that they should ask for justice.
Dunkus, I beg you. I only wanted the Renoigse to understand the value of the trees they were cutting.
Bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and you know that. I would never have thought you capable of doing something so foolish.
If you want to stop the woodcutters taking vengeance into their own hands, you must deliver this man to us.
I understand. But I have one condition before we make this agreement. The Lugaid Blau food us in the
Nativos,
past.
reputação mais 2,
It is
beleza.
their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
There is a mine in the forest that the congregation has long operated with help from my people. But digging into the mountain
Mas-
has risked it collapsing. We reinforced the earth with wood. We worked with the Lugaid Blau to save the mountain and the men. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renaigse came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing. Perhaps because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. Remind them of their promise. This is the price of my trust. If you do, we punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters, and all our quarrels will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything else?
Vamos seguir essa mina aí. Mina abandonada na região de Governador.
I must leave.
Vambora, vem investigar essa mina aí.
Qua awalum seg.
Beleza, a reputação subiu aqui. Vamos ver onde é que é esse lugar. Teleme, guardião náutico, os nativos ainda é suspeito? Caramba! Senhora tá agradável, já não tá suspeito, tá agradável. Bom, é pra cá, né? Vou até a mina abandonada. Olha lá em cima. Por isso que abriu essa região. Aqui já viaja direto. Acabamento da madeireira. Cwenvar, as grandes árvores. Las grandes árvores. Ainda bem que eu armei um acampamento aqui. Ah, é lá pra cima. Ah, tem que descobrir esse mapa aqui ainda. Tem um pontinho aqui embaixo. E ainda vou aqui pra cima. Acho que eu vou vir aqui pra baixo primeiro. Então, vamos lá pra cima pra ver essa quest. Depois eu faço de novo. Cwenvar. Cwenvar tem quantas... Cwenvar tem 4 pontos. Eu descobri um só. Por enquanto. Ir pra cá. Vamos explorar daqui. Olha pelo mato. Vamos até o final aqui pra ver o que tem. Uma cachoeira. Cachoeira. E ali está o meu objetivo. Só que tem um pontinho aqui, ó. Vou lá dar uma olhada. Um acampamento. Um acampamento. Eu já fico na boca do gol já. Segundo acampamento, acho que tem que vir aqui pra cima. Deixa eu gravar aqui.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Mas tem quest aqui,
no one
pô.
should be able to enter. This mine is doomed. It's terribly dangerous.
I wouldn't know. Our employer, Mr. Maillard, is the owner. He's got all the deeds required. Listen, you should go to the authorities. They can confirm all the paperwork.
I definitely will.
Bom, lá até a mina abandonada na região, já fui, só que deu em nada. Não deu em nada. Até a mina abandonada e acabou por aqui?
If this mine is as dangerous as Doncass said it was, those who are exploiting it are reckless. To these
Vamos ver se atualiza aqui com essa palavra. Fala agora.
These Renaigse must not have taken us seriously. We should take a closer look.
Esperando a atividade da mina. De certo, de certo.
We should take the path that overlooks the outer wall. We should be able to see inside from there.
Those crazy fools have reopened this mine.
Dá uma pequena olhadinha.
The Monisinaga. They use captives from the villages to dig
Prisioneiros
their
da
mine.
lei pra...
They've made them
Ah!
into slaves. We must talk to Sir de Cossillon. I hope our nation is not involved in this business.
Explica se estão para o Sir Colson. Vamos lá. Prisão da mina. Eu posso viajar por aqui, ó. Vamos direto pra residência dela. De lá a gente fala com o governador. Ixi, vamos lá. Será que ele tá acordando essa hora? Seu cursinho. Ó, até guardei o caminho já.
Sir de Corsilion.
The Sardet, my young student, what can I do for you?
Fala sobre o acampamento, o professor Sam. Perguntar sobre a exploração da mina na próxima viagem.
The mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well. Let's see. Good. You have traveled great distances, and the Terra Incognita will soon be but a distant memory. Keep doing what you're doing, de Sardet. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
I've
Exploração.
come to ask you about a mine near Vigigador. It was closed for a long time for security reasons, but someone has started exploiting it again.
I seem to recall that a concession in this area was sold to a Master Maillard. However, I do not recall the details of the contract. It was established by the previous government. He is a rich merchant from Serene who arrived on the island only a short while before we did. People say that he is unscrupulous.
Unscrupulous? That's an understatement. This man had some natives captured and he's using them as slaves to work in this mine.
What? Does this old brigand really think that he is above the law? We cannot tolerate such methods, but we must determine the best way to attack him. You should start by finding the deed to his property in the archives.
Xiii.
Don't worry, we'll not let this man's behavior go unpunished. Can your old professor still prove himself
Localize e
useful?
verifique a escritura de posse.
Looking
Só
forward
isso,
to
ó,
seeing
valeu.
you again, Sir de Corsilion.
Vamos abrir os olhos nas escrituras. Vem aqui, já vira pra cá. Daqui desce a escadinha. E a escadinha vai direto. Localize e verifique a escritura de posse. Ah, é aqui dentro ainda? Ah, é aqui dentro. Ixi, tô tranquilo então. Só que vai ser uma coisa mais chata. Deixa eu ver no andar de cima ou de baixo. Andar inferior. Pra descer eu desço aqui. Subir e descer. Dá um rolezinho. prisão, pô. Escrituras.
It seems as though you can't decipher the glyphs of your own people's document.
I get lost in all the legal jargon, but they have Lady Morange's seal on them. We should find her to understand exactly what they say.
Com ela pra entender exatamente o que tá acontecendo. Vamos lá encher o saco da Laurine Morange. Laurine Morange. Plim. Esquerda. E aí, Leite, o que você está aprontando?
Good day, my lady. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
I need your advice once more. This time it's about the property deeds of a plot of land and of a mine acquired by a certain Maillard. Here are the deeds. I must admit that I understand very little of what's written, but your seal is on it.
Do not worry, this type of document is always difficult to decipher for the uninitiated. However, they are very clear. Master Maillard is the owner of a plot of land located near Vigigidor. He can exploit the forest and plant anything he wants there, but it says here that he does not have the right to exploit the mine. It's even repeated in this other paragraph. Any attempt at mining on this land is forbidden.
And yet, the mine located on this plot of land has been reopened and is being exploited as we speak.
According to these documents, the mine has been closed for security reasons. This man's behavior is reckless. You should go see him. He's presently in New Serene. He usually spends time at the port when he comes. He has some warehouses there.
Esse cara dá novidade, viu, meu? Escravizando os nativos, mano. Você acha? O cara tá escravizando os nativos, mano. Pra ganhar dinheiro. Opa. Opa. Vamos vender algumas coisinhas aqui. Munição. É bom que os baúzinhos também reseta. Dá pra pegar um monte de coisa.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
What can I help you? Escama. 2 pra vender só, valeu. Opa, passei. Deixa eu gravar aqui.
Master Maillard.
Who's asking?
De Sardet. I am the legate of the congregation.
Well, I'm flattered. What brings you here, Your Excellency?
I'm here to talk to you about the mine you have near Vigigidor. Are you aware that you have no right to operate it? Nor are you allowed to employ slaves there.
But what are you talking about? Surely this is a misunderstanding. Listen, I'm sure there is a way for us to get along. I'm an honest merchant. I've always paid all taxes, and the small bonuses needed. Please tell your cousin that I would be happy to send him the gift of his choice.
Não quero subornar.
Now, Your Excellency, if you will allow me, I have to get back to my activities.
I'm afraid you don't understand, Master. It's not a money problem. That mine is dangerous. And you endanger the congregation on this island by behaving this way with the natives.
Come on, don't be so serious, young woman. I'm sure it's nothing that a small bonus can
Nossa.
fix. Goodbye, madam. Best wishes to your cousin.
Um cara folgado, mano. Joga um acordo com o Sr. Auxilium. Cara folgado. Não posso escravizar os coitados nativos, pô. Não vou aceitar isso. Não vou aceitar isso. Vou falar com o Sr. Concílio. Ela abre a porta mó séria, né? Auf. Grava aqui.
Sir de Corsilion.
The Sardet, my young student. What can I do for you?
I verified the contract with Lady Morange. The exploitation of the mine is illegal, as we expected, without even taking into account what he's doing to the natives. I then went to meet Master Maillard.
So, what did he have to say in his defense?
He turned a deaf ear and tried to bribe me.
Oh, some of these merchants are so rich that they forget basic decency. But it's high time we reminded him of who is in charge of the congregation on this island. Here, this is an eviction notice which dispossesses him of all his land for breaching his contract. For his crimes against the natives, he's banished from this island. I will make him aware of this decision, but you should go to the mine immediately. The prisoners must be freed as soon as possible, and the mine closed once more.
I'll take care of it.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Expôs os nomes da ilha.
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilion.
Agora sim, agora vamos botar fogo lá, meu. Botar fogo naquilo, mano. Tirar aqueles caras de lá folgado. Pensa que tudo é dinheiro? Mas não. Pensando o quê? Já vou ter lá direto da minha casa já. Vou ter lá daqui, ó. Expulsar todo mundo. Vixe, vai ter guerra, mano. Nossa, aposto que o cara não vai querer sair. Fica vendo. Tenho certeza, mano. O cara não vai querer sair na boa. Eu já estou bem na beiradinha. Tá legal. Deixa eu ver onde está. Ah, tá. Tem que ir lá aqui com... Expulsar os homens nas minas.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
I don't need your authorization. I have here an eviction notice signed by the governor's ministers. The former owner, Mr. Maillard, has lost his rights due to a breach of contract.
Look, ultimately, we are not the ones who decide. We only obey the boss's orders.
In that case, where can I find him to notify him of his loss?
You'll find him around here somewhere, Your Excellency.
Excellent.
Are you looking for trouble? You'd better be on your way.
Master Maillard, I'm so glad to find you here. Here is a document from Sir de Cossillon on behalf of my cousin. Considering the fact that you have not respected the terms of your contract of ownership, you are hereby expelled. The methods you used against the islanders has also ensured your banishment from Tirfredi.
Impossible. By what right? Guards, this woman threatens me.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Paradinho aí. Paradinho, vai. Tiro.
Let's see what you're capable of. Come on. Let's see what you're capable of.
Toma. Se recupera aí. Tiro.
These people were monsters. I wouldn't cry over them. Come now, let's go free my brothers, and we can tell Dunkas everything.
Ele é folgado, bicho. Sabia que eles iam me atacar, que eles não iam aceitar de boa. Sabia. Agora eu vou ganhar reputação, hein? Posso abrir. Deixa eu abrir aquela ali agora.
Go without fear. You were
Fale
free.
com Duncan.
And know that we are sorry for what
Lucas.
happened to you.
We must believe that not all Legade Blow are alike.
She is an Almanawi. That's why she understands us. Thank you. We will not forget you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet on Almanawi.
Todos libertos. Vamos lá falar com o Duncan. Com o Duncan. Depois tem que voltar pra cá ainda. Vim pra cá, ó. Descobrir isso daqui ainda. Vou voltar ali na fogueirinha, a gente já viaja já. Cwenvar. Aldeia de Gridão. Vambora. Mesmo viajando assim, o tempo passa, tá, pessoal? 12 horas, 10 horas. Eu sempre aviso ali quantas horas se passaram. Por isso que às vezes você tela assim, né? Tá de noite. Porque o tempo se passa. Eu vou falar com o chefe. Deixa eu gravar aqui. Gravadinha.
What brings you here on Manawi?
I was able to close the mine. The man who operated it was arrested and will be banished.
Yes, those you freed told me. From now on, you are my Karants, my friend. You knew how to renew my trust in your clan. Just as trees grow back after being cut.
Thank you, Dunkus. I am honored. Will you give us the old man now?
If you allow it, I would like to punish him myself. Enough blood has been spilled, and he will only call for more of it. Since he loved the forest to the point of killing for it, he will be sentenced to heal it. Every day he will replant what your men will cut down. Every day until the end of his life. Does this punishment seem acceptable to you?
If I explain to Sir de Cossillon that the man was sentenced to forced labor, I suppose he will approve. Thank you, Dunkus. It is a wise sentence.
Is there anything else?
Reputação mais 4 nos nativos, nativos agradável. Ah, moleque, aí sim. Experiência 1900. Bom, agora é só ir
I must
embora.
leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalam say.
Eita, beleza. Vamos ver aqui agora. Onde a gente tem que sair daqui. Salvar, ok. Vamos ver como está a nossa reputação por aqui. Ah lá, só falta agora a Aliança Erudita, Teleme e os Náuticos, né? Para ficar mais agradável e depois virar aliado. Vamos lá para a nossa próxima missão. Deixa eu ver aqui. A próxima missão tem aqui, a indicada por Petrus, né? Que é a missão do Petrus. Só que antes de ir lá, eu vou finalizar essa área aqui, ó. Cwenvar. Finalizar ela. Viajar. Downgrade. Isso aqui tinha antes já? Não. Não lembro. Acampamento da mina abandonada. Acampamento da madeireira. Não lembro qual é a entrada. A gente já pega um XP. Se for encontrar alguma quest, a gente já encontra. E achar as fogueirinhas, né, desse mapa. Aqui mesmo. Aqui eu já fiz. Tem uma fogueirinha aqui, uma fogueirinha aqui. Agora vamos direto aqui pra cá. Cwenvar tem quantas fogueiras? Para mim eu tinha pegado outra missão aqui, não tinha? Ah, finalizei já. Finalizei. Cwenvar, cadê Cwenvar? Aí eu tenho 4 fogueiras, então esses 2 pontos provavelmente são as fogueiras. Uma fogueira aqui e uma fogueira aqui, ó. Vambora. bichinhos ainda aqui estão mortos. Já fica a frutinha. Uma coisa aqui. Técnicas. Tem 8 elemental, 3 mágica, 8 venenosa, 4 paralisante. Esse vilarejo aqui, não lembro dele não. É novo. De caveirinha. Não é nada de vida. Tô blindado demais. Ah, não. São muito blindados. Eu tenho que pegar uma magia que quebra a armadura. A armadilha quebra, né? Mas tem que ser bastante. Só pra testar. Entradinha. Ah, tá aqui, vai para aquele lado. Vamos ver por aqui. Aqui sai direto na rua. Ali em cima tem tipo uma estrutura diferenciada ali. Aí, ó. Tinha alguma coisa aqui nesse negócio. Mas é fechado. Vamos de noite mesmo. Vamos de noite mesmo. Caramba. Fui pro mesmo lugar? Tô doido. Eu já fui. Vamos pôr aqui pela estrada normal. Aí, ó, fogueirinha aqui, ó. Falei que era um acampamento. A única coisa que falta. Agora só falta esse acampamento daqui de cima. As árvores diferenciadas aqui, ó, sempre tem item. Subindo. Putz, tá fechado? Ih, caramba. Fechado, velho. Onde a gente vai passar agora? Ou a gente só vai poder vir do lado de lá. Do lado de cá. Caramba. Deixa registrado aqui que Cwenvar tem que ser pelo outro lado. Então, beleza, vamos viajar lá pra aldeia indicada pelo Petrus. Pra cá, ó. Que é a missão principal, né? A missão principal é estrelada, assim. Bom que tá amanhecendo já. Shirdobi, as Terras Negras. As Terras Negras, bicho. Estamos em Shirdobi. As Terras Negras. Eu tenho muitas fogueirinhas aqui. Olha o tamanho do mapa, velho. Shirdobi. Vamos dar uma olhada aqui pra ver quantas tem. Shirdobi tem 3 fogueiras. 3 fogueirinhas. Ah tá, só que não tinha. Vamos ver o mapinha. Tá, vai se dividir ali na frente. Já com as musiquinhas mais sinistras. Bom, vou pro lugar da missão, né? Os passarinhos. Vamos pegar um XP. Toma.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Oh, veneno. Vamos curtir o veneno.
Your magic has
Toma. Santa magia, velho. Ufa, na hora, velho. Tava sem mana. Tava sem mana. Quase com o anime 16. Tem um carinha aqui. Acho que é uma fogueirinha ali. Vamos dar uma olhada nela. Tirdobe. Ops. Ah não, velho, um altar de habilidade. Opa. E eu acho que a entrada é por aqui. Vamos matar aqueles leões ali. Já foi. Pra caramba. Já era. Cor escama. É um altar de habilidades. Vamos lá pegar. Vamos lá pegar. Tem mais dois ali. Área pantanosa. Era o outro lado mesmo. É item, né? Tem corinhos. Caramba! Será que não tem alguma magia para passar aqui, mano? Ah, não. Vai estar escondido aqui? É o outro lado. É aqui, ó. Tá no lugar errado. Um ponto de habilidade, vamos ver onde a gente coloca. Restaura mais vida. Também recupera a armadura. E esse daqui também afeta os aliados com metade do efeito. Eu tenho 2 pontos. Bom, esse aqui já afeta os aliados também. Vou pegar. E eu tenho mais um ponto ainda. Pronto, agora de healer já peguei tudo aqui, né? Agora a gente pode pegar o que? A armadilha. Aumenta o dano causado da armadura, da fórmula alquímica de dano elemental. Fórmula alquímica dano mágico. Aumenta o local da exposição, montar a armadilha Permite recuperação de ingredientes perto do local da explosão. Bom, isso aqui já economiza já. O escudinho, acho que eu não... Outros proteções inimigos com armas leves. Também aumenta o equilíbrio. Isso aqui é escudo, né? Um pouco fúria. Vou guardar meu mana pra healar. Aumenta a fúria pelos ataques. Isso aqui é pra aumentar a fúria. Permite a aplicação de formas alquímicas em armas, o que acrescenta um efeito aos acertos subsequentes. Ataques máximo 4. Isso aqui é interessante, tipo, dou uma encantada na arma, né? Dois pontos, eu vou colocar na armadilha aqui. Aumenta o dano causado da armadura, da forma alquímica e dano elemental, isso é que eu preciso. Mesa de frasco, granadas leves, bomba. Estouro de sombra, empurra e causa dano mágico dos inimigos ao redor do lançador. Beleza, então agora a gente está no caminho das fórmulas. Vamos pra cá, né? Pra que a gente não conseguiu passar. Só pra confirmar. Não dá pra passar, mas é por aqui dá. Corre não. Aqui não tem nada. Aqui vem pra cá, né? Vamos pela frente. Fungos. Ouro. Opa. Chegamos na aldeia.
You are from the continent, are you not? You are different than the people from here.
Delighted to see you again, Sister Ephesia.
Father Petrus, is that really you? What are you doing here?
Merely a courtesy call.
How might I help you?
Fala sobre investigações heróis, fala sobre a chegada.
Have you been here for a long time?
Since the beginning of my investigation. A few weeks, perhaps, although it feels like months. I'm not particularly fond of the wild, and I find this place unsettling.
I see.
Anything else?
How has your mission fared up until now, sister?
Not very well, I'm afraid. I haven't been able to get much from these villagers. Their chief and their priest. are evasive when questioned. As for the other natives, their behavior can be quite odd. They'll spend hours just staring into the void. But as soon as I come close, they chase me away. They frighten me, I must admit. There is a heavy veil of evil here. I feel it, but I'm not able to find from whence it comes. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you. Anything else?
Não, só isso.
That will be all, Sister Ephesiia. Thank you.
Nossa, falta um pinguinho pra mim. Opa. Só um tiquinho, só um tiquinho. Ephesiia. Fogueirinha. Uma de 3. Beleza, então posso descer pra cá. Eu vou descer, depois venho pra essas partes aqui, né? Depois venho pra cá, vou tentar resolver essa quest aqui. Tem os bichos ali embaixo já. Pra cá não, é pra cá. Interrogue Entre, o líder da aldeia. O que é isso daqui? Casa do aldeão. Interrogador Day Guide. Interrogador Deidre. Tem 2 quests aqui?
Go away, Renoigse. You are not welcome in my home.
Vixe. Bem sutil, né? Tem uns nativos meio... cabeça dura, né?
Good day. Are you the wise man of this village?
Burt tir dumad Renaigse. I am the Donegad. Yes.
I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
The people of your island are constantly asking questions, yet reject any answers that displease them. Questions have no value when one already claims to know the answers.
But...
It is your case. You believe you know the answers. You seek only their echo. Answer your own questions. At least then the answers will please you, and we shall be done with your foolishness.
Caraca.
That is not what I...
Qua awelemseg. May your answers fill your day with bounty.
Caramba. Não é à toa que ele é o sábio, né? Bom, vamos aqui falar com o Dedre. Oi? Pra cá? Não, não é pra cá. Caramba, é ali em cima? Moralidade morada, né? Moralidade. Vou falar com a nossa chefe.
Bertirtumad, Onol Menawi. I am Deirdre, daughter of Enora, daughter of Rowena, Mal of this clan. What do you seek?
Vamos falar investigação da magocracia. Vamos ver sobre missionários.
What can you tell me about your clan?
My people are proud, full of courage and tough. That which destroys others makes us stronger. Many of them fear us, even amongst the other clans, because the fury of the Storm Warriors is a story often told. But when we are not fighting, we are peaceful people, and we are happy guarding over our sacred woods.
Tell me about the missionaries that came
Você é
here.
pouco sutil,
They
né?
came to meet us and used their magic to shake our minds, tempt us to turn away from our ways. But it takes more than a few illusions to make us abandon our beliefs. They gave up and left, and we do not miss their presence. The woman and her guards came after that. They are more silent, but we keep our eyes open wide. Anything more?
Ah, então posso fazer 2 perguntas só. Interroga os habitantes da aldeia.
Concerning this story about a sect.
Enough. Enough questions. I have nothing more to say.
Tudo bem. Vamos lá falar com os aldeões. Ela falou da menina, né? Interroga os habitantes da aldeia. Tá, então vamos investigar os aldeões. Irmã Efécia. Os habitantes da aldeia. Então vamos começar interrogando todo mundo. Todo mundo já começou a rezar.
Birtir to Madre Naikse.
Good day.
Do you want something?
Could you answer a few questions?
Questions. It is a word that you adore. Let us play a game. If you answer my questions, I will answer yours.
If it is the only way to get answers, then let's play.
I am pleased. We will have fun.
Nada de
But beware,
mentiras.
no lies. What name is given the place from where you come?
Quiser responder.
I come from Serene, a grand city on the continent of Gokane.
Really? It is possible that you come from there, but I believe that this is not your land. Your turn.
Sobre a aldeia, sobre as crenças dela, sobre os rituais, como sobre os missionários.
Tell me about the missionaries that came here.
The Moine Shakers came here to our home and tried to convince us to abandon our ways. No one wanted to listen to them, so they finally decided to leave. I suppose that they were full of disappointment, or angry, or simply tired. And then the others arrived. The woman is truly strange. She is aggressive and spies on us at every turn. I would prefer that she leaves as well. Let's try something else. Are you on Olmenawi with your land? Or did you inherit your link from your parents?
Isso aqui eu vou...
I don't know how to answer you.
Let's try something else. Why do the Moine Shakers wish to
Querem
trouble
incomodar
our
nossos
spirits?
espíritos. Recusar-se ou responder?
The people of Thélème believe there is only one true God, the God of light. They think that all those who do not believe in their God are in error, and they must learn the truth. That if they convert everyone to their belief, then the world will be saved.
Saved from what? No, don't answer. You are sincere, but what you are saying makes no sense.
Opa,
If the people think
acertei.
truly what you have said, then they are fools. Your turn.
Tá, então beleza. Então tem mais uma pergunta, né? Sobre a aldeia, as crenças dela, sobre os rituais, sobre demônios.
Could you tell me more about your beliefs?
What a strange question. I don't believe. I know. Nature is alive. A forest is like a village. Every river, every rock, every beast, the land itself, all live, all speak to us. In exchange for these gifts, we honor her, give her our dead. This is the way of things. We do everything in our power to protect her. It was fun. More than with the woman who makes light. She did not want to play.
Tá, beleza. Falamos aqui com a nossa... uma das aldeãs, né? E ela já sumiu do mapa, ó. Tá vendo? Vou falar com outra ali em cima.
Birtir Dumad, Anal Manawi. What do you want?
Histórias sobre os missionários. Vamos pegar tudo sobre os missionários, né?
Tell me about the missionaries that came here. Those who wear the symbol of the sun on their clothing.
When they came, they spoke about their bright and shiny God. They told us we were wrong, said that nature was just nature, and not to be worshipped. These men know nothing. We ignored them. They finally left, and then the woman came to us. She sniffed around everywhere, asking many questions, just like you. I was told that she tried to enter my own home. I even saw her trying to follow me in the woods. She must be careful. It is easy to get lost in the woods, or cross paths with wild beasts.
Beleza, qual a função dele na aldeia?
You're different from the others. What is your role in this village?
Different? Why?
Well, for one, you answer me when I speak.
You others, when we don't answer you, you start digging for answers everywhere else. I am a gatherer. I hunt a little. I do my part for the life of the village.
What can you tell me about the beliefs of your village?
The beliefs of the village? That is a strange question for an Onol Manawi. Our beliefs are the same as those of the other clans. We believe in the earth that carries us and feeds on our dead, in the rain that quenches us and drowns us, in the beasts that feed us and in those that eat us. I do not know what more I can say to you. Everyone shares these beliefs.
Sobre demônio.
This question will seem strange to you, but do you know anything about a demon?
A demon?
A dark spirit, if you prefer.
No. There is no such thing as dark spirits. Your question is not strange. Foolish, perhaps.
Aí, ó, interroga os habitantes da aldeia. Beleza. Agora sim eu consegui fazer as perguntas certas.
I must leave now. Thank you for your help.
Pra não irritar eles, né? Agora fiz as perguntas certas. Porque escolhendo errado aqui você não consegue obter essa sequência. Beleza, agora sim posso gravar aqui. E aqui eu vou deixar. Vou gravar aqui, ó. Na placa Efésios. As perguntas certas é sobre os missionários, né? Que são o grupo da Efésia aqui. Essas perguntas devem ser feitas.
Anything new?
No. The investigation has gone stale. The villagers won't even engage in conversation with me now. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you.
I managed to exchange a few words with some villagers, but they don't seem all that keen to talk.
And did they tell you anything worth sharing?
I know a little more about their beliefs. They worship nature and do not intend to change. It is certainly different from the luminous faith, but it's hardly demonic worship. Yet there is something strange about this village. One of the villagers that spoke with me seemed truly worried. On edge, even.
I think I know of whom you speak. A man always looking over his shoulder. He often sneaks out of the village like a thief. I attempted to follow him, but he always eludes me. I tried to get into his hut to see if he was hiding anything, but someone was always there.
Then we should give it a try. Perhaps we'll fare better.
This fellow did not seem very honest to me. If he's hiding something from us, perhaps we can find out what it is by searching his house.
He doesn't look inclined to let us in. We'll have to distract him.
We could break one of his pots. That would keep him busy. Or we could ask for help.
I can pretend to be clumsy, but we'll have to be fast, and it will only work once.
Distrai o homem nervoso. Distrai o homem nervoso.
Do you want something?
Might I ask you a few questions about the villagers?
More questions? You really like this game. You really do.
If we could avoid...
Very well. But be brief then, because it is not good fun.
What can you tell me about that man down there? I spoke to him and he seemed... nervous.
Don't hold it against him. The people of the light have already questioned us. That makes him distrustful. He is a man of few words, but he is devoted to the village and listens to the Dene god with great attention. He is a gatherer, but everyone knows he wants to become the next Voglandijk, the next servant of Dene god.
Where does this man live?
Down there. His dwelling is right in front of my own.
I would like to take a look inside.
What? Why would you want to do that? It is his home. You have nothing to do there if you are not invited.
I really need to go inside. I must verify something. If you can help us...
This request is strange. I know it is for you as well. But we must prove that the suspicions cast upon our village are not true. These people of Teleme will not give up their search without this.
Very well. I shall distract him, but be discreet and very quick. And be respectful of what you find there. Be good.
Será que eu tenho que seguir ela?
Oi! Toiges! Radaem redit quad!
Dá uma olhadinha.
What a horrible mask. How can someone wear such a thing unless they're worshipping some dark creature?
This is just a mask they wear in battle to intimidate their enemies, nothing more.
E já era, né? Ali.
This altar is incredibly morbid. I wonder what sort of spirit could be venerated in this way.
This is exactly the kind of proof we've been looking for. An evil cult, far from some naive veneration of nature and other island spirits.
The man that worships a magic lamp speaks of being naive. Oh, how it is charming.
Siora, I am sorry. What I really wanted to say was that...
Leave it, old
Lâmpada
man. I
mágica.
know exactly what it is you wanted to say.
This painting is frightening, evoking war, a massacre, a bloodbath under the likeness of a grimacing face.
All these gruesome and bloody horrors leave no room for doubt. There is a demonic cult here. We should go tell Sister Ephesia.
Então vamos embora. Ah, por isso que ele não deixou eu entrar aquela vez que eu vim aqui. Ah, por isso que ele ficou bravo quando eu fui entrar na casa dele. Deixa eu gravar aqui.
Did you learn anything?
No, nothing more. Were you able to get inside the nervous man's hut?
I was able to sneak into the hut of our mystery man.
And what did you discover?
Some troubling things. A ritual mask, a rather morbid altar, and a fresco depicting a massacre.
By the Enlightened. To think these unholy things were so near. Finally, the proof we need that there's a blood-worshipping cult here. They cannot perform their heinous pagan rituals in the village, and I'm certain that it's where our nervous friend sneaks off to. I failed to find where he goes, but you have already proven more competent than I.
I shall try. Hopefully he will not lead us into a trap.
Thank you for your help.
Eu vou ter que seguir ele agora?
We should wait until nightfall and
Esconde-se
follow
na
him.
saída da aldeia e espere anoitecer. Lembrando que eu tô fazendo a quest do Petrus. Ali, ó. Apesar que é a missão principal, né? Seita demoníaca, ó. Ah, não é a missão principal, cara. A do Petrus foi tipo um gatilho, né? Para poder descobrir, para poder entrar na missão principal, né? Aqui entramos na seita demoníaca. Ah lá, tá vendo? Começou com o Petrus, ó, vai até a aldeia indicada por Petrus. Aí foi indo. Acabou virando missão principal. Aqui tem outra expedição. Então, praticamente missão secundária já tá praticamente zerado. Tem isso aqui que é a cartografia, né? Tem lá dos boss, dos Landaig. Tem o da arena lá. E tem esse daqui com reunir-se com o clã, líder de Vignari. Nossa, cada nomezinho, hein? Vamos esconder ali.
Perhaps we could hide and wait here. Then we will be able to see where this sleepless boy goes during nightfall.
acontecer.
My child, it's time to wake up. Our nervous friend is here.
Na moita, né? É que ele falou. Oi! Esse veneno desse morcego, né? Fogo. Morre. É que ele falou, se me seguir, toma cuidado com os monstros selvagens, né? Ô, cara, cadê o mapa? Eu vou por aqui, ó. Essa árvore sempre tem coisinhas. Tipo, você já não tem. Tirando devagarinho. Peguei 16. Peguei número 16. Desculpa uma maneira de entrar na passagem. Um ponto de habilidade, um ponto de atributo. Vamos colocar aqui nosso atributo. Eu vou colocar em armadilha agora, né? Aumenta o dano mágico causado por fórmula química de dano mágico. E um ponto de atributo. Vamos colocar na tolerância. Equilíbrio mais 20%, vida mais 100. Agilidade. Acho que vou colocar tolerância. Tolerância eu uso meu setzinho. Vou deixar em aberto por enquanto. Depois, aqui eu vou ganhar nível 17, próximo nível 19. Vou deixar em aberto para ver qual que eu preciso para usar meu set lendário. Tá lá no baú. Uma forma de entrar na passagem.
What's happening? You are so pale. Did the lightning-struck tree speak to you?
In a way. I saw many images. They were so real. As if I was the tree itself.
Do tell. This vision is surely the key to the portal.
I was this tree. And my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth. In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain began to fall on my roots. And at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot appeared on my darkened roots. Then the vision dissipated. I have never experienced anything like it before.
Caramba! Doideira, hein? Isso é uma maneira de entrar na passagem. Bom, agora eu tenho que descobrir uma maneira de entrar na passagem. Mas vou ficando por aqui, beleza? Se gostou, deixa aquele like, se inscreva no canal. E até a próxima. Valeu, fui!